mean by that is if you're in reverse and you're rolling in reverse while the car is still moving, you should not switch the system into forward and engage the system. It hot loads the whole system and can cause things to burn out. Now, on the high amp side of this system, this is a mechanical system, which means just like the E-Z-Go, it has what we call a wiper contact and button contacts, and they're right inside this box here. Those cables, just like the E-Z-Go, feed here, and these are the resistor coils. That part of the system is exactly like the E-Z-Go. This system is a little easier to see because you can see how it feeds here into the resistor coils. It comes out through these varying resistor coils to here, which is our final output to the motor. We're going to run over how to test a motor, and you can do this in the car. You want to disconnect everything, and you want to label everything. The first thing you're going to do is disconnect your battery last positive and your battery last negative, and you want to label those and set them aside so they don't touch anything. And then you want to disconnect all the cables off your motor. Now, as you disconnect them, you want to label them, and you want to label them how the motor is labeled. What I mean by that is you don't want to write number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, and then put that on the cables. You want to look at your motor case. It will always be stamped or printed with what it is. For example, this is A1, this is A2, those are your brush terminals. And then on the Hitachi motor, which is in the Yamaha and also in the old style club cars, they will label the field coil terminals. They'll label them as field coils. So you have an F1 and an F2 instead of an S1 and an S2. So you want to label all those and then remove the cables. Here's where we're testing this motor. We're doing it in a car so that it's supported by this differential. We've completely disconnected the batteries, of switching everything. What we have done is we've taken one of the field coil terminals and jumpered that to one of the armature terminals or the brush terminals. On the other side, we've connected a cable that has 36 volts positive and negative. We've connected one of those terminals, which is the negative connection, to the armature terminal, and the positive we've connected to a field terminal. Now, when we charge this line, when we put current through this line, the motor should spin.